Hello everybody, my name is Ieva Rimkute, I'm from Publicum, the biggest public relations company in Lithuania, and I'm going to present you the project that we made for Anvol, the producer of the most popular table game in the world. And so I'll start with a task that was for us to engage people to vote for the cities that should appear on the new version of Monopoly Lithuania. And the other task, of course, was telling everybody that this new version is going to appear this year. And so the challenging for us was, first of all, that we're supposed to choose 22 cities from 40. And this meant that we should communicate for minimum like 40 cities. And this was quite easy for the biggest cities of Lithuania, like reaching them online. But the challenge was to reach those smallest ones, where the internet usage is much lower. And the third thing was to protect the brand from possible political associations, because very the same period in Lithuania it was the local government elections, and so we didn't want it that the media would mix it with these elections of the cities for monopoly. And so the conception that we're supposed to take was to keep all eyes on the internet, because first of all, our target audience was there, and secondly, the voting actually took place on internet, online. And the other thing that we decided to do is to keep strong hand on social networks, as we knew that people there spend at least 5 times more than elsewhere on internet. So it was good area and place to reach them. And the strategy was, first of all, effective employment of social networks, and having really a bit different look from other campaigns, because we had really short period for this project, only 1 month. So we needed to think of the really effective tools to use on those social networks, so that they have really fast effect. The other thing was raising competition between cities, and this was all about the main message that we used during all the communication campaign. And the third thing was targeting a political audience, and also those who knows and likes Monopoly. And so now please raise your hands, those who knows and likes Monopoly, or knows and likes. Thank you. So you're a lot. As we did the internet poll before this project started, and it showed that 80% of people, those who are on social networks, knows and likes Monopoly. And so we have chosen 2 social networks that are the biggest in Lithuania and have most registered and unique users per month. So it's Facebook and World LT. And we have seen that statistics is really good for our target audience there. So what we did was, first of all, the communication on these social networks. And we have created a page for Monopoly on Facebook, but we didn't actually collected the fans there. We have used it as like to communicate on other groups on behalf of this group. So we used it as a name for communication elsewhere, because for such a short period it was impossible to collect so many fans that we had this like a channel for voting. So we did many messaging on Facebook, and also some contests to win new Monopoly, and it was all combined with the advertising campaigns on both social networks. And additionally, we have made some traditional communication, so the news for internet news portals and also local government websites and the national and regional press was distributed. And we told about like, vote, the vote started, let's vote, this city had already more votes than another. And so it was also about creating the competition between cities. And finally, this resulted to 180,000 clicks on voting page that was created actually by our client. And 53,000 votes in spite of expected only 20,000. Because we had some problems, not really problems, but the voting process was really long, and the voter should register and put many information and do many steps to vote. So we have expected only 20,000, and 53 was really amazing also for our client. Also in comparison with other countries, that was made also in Russia and Brazil, for example, that in Lithuania per capita we had really much better result. And finally we had also 70 unpaid publications in internet, regional press and elsewhere. And none of it was actually associated with political elections that were really a lot communicating during that period alongside. Not from us, but in general. And so these are three main messages that, in my opinion, could be learned from this project. First of all, message is really important because, as we have seen, the competition between cities really worked well. And those people who voted and those who actually could vote not only once, but once a day, they really participated many times, as we could see also after of the statistics. The second thing was that checking target audience is really helpful because, as I already told you, we have made an internet poll before starting the project, and we have checked if in social networks we have really the right audience, because in such a short period, thank you. We really needed to target those who would vote. We could not waste our time and also the budget that was quite tight for this project on catching those people who maybe doesn't know Monopoly or they are not interested. So on social network we had like 80% of them, and it was already for us the indication that we are going the right way. And the third lesson, in my opinion, was that Facebook alone is never enough. Also, many marketing people in Lithuania, I don't know about Latvia, I would like to discuss with someone who can tell me good success stories about that, but in Lithuania, many marketing people really believes hard in Facebook. And this is like a fashion to do something on Facebook, to have a group in there and collect fans on fan page and so on. But as we could see after few weeks of communication, that one LT that is actually had the part of advertising campaign and some other steps like viral things inside it, like when you are voted, then the message appeared in it that this person has voted. So it was like a bit viral inside, and it has actually generated really much more voters than Facebook. And my assumption would be that Facebook very often generates only one click. So one click for example, to somewhere, and people doesn't want to do something more if they are out of Facebook. And for this campaign, it was like if they, for example, click or advertisement, they maybe go to this page, but they don't vote because they are outside already Facebook. In 1LT, they react a bit differently because they have much less things to do there. So on this social network, it worked really differently, and it was really good experience for us also to compare for the same project to really the biggest social networks and to have results. And this is the beginning of my presentation, and I'm open for your one big question mark.
Beginning or end?
The end, sorry.
Yeah.